All right, all right, all right. We are live. Welcome, welcome, folks, to another episode of what is this called? Vibe Coding AI Auto Marketer. So that's the project that we're working on today is the Auto Marketer. And so just to bring you up to speed, uh, basically what we're doing is we're creating a way for people to. Okay, the actual problem that we're solving is that for a lot of people, it's it's very hard to think about what it is that they want to post online, even though they know, like secretly deep inside, they need to be posting more and not just lurking around. It's very hard for them to figure out just staring at an empty text box what you want to post. And you just feel like you don't have anything interesting to share. And that was a key insight behind, all right, what if you do have a lot of stuff to share, but it can take some prodding and some poking and some people asking you questions so that you can provoke these interesting responses that would make for great posts. So that was the thinking behind creating the auto marketer is basically, you have a half-hour session with an AI podcast host, and then the output of that is like a month's worth of posting material that you can use just to automatically post online, whether it's on LinkedIn or Twitter or articles. I mean, Ibrahim's pretty excited about the possibility of generating articles. And so, yeah, all of that stuff you can do using the auto marketer. All right, so let's get up to speed on where we are and where we need to be. So I think last time we were, and we were in the implementation phase. Yeah, yeah. I think we'd set up a worker. What's going on here? Oh, I think Postgres is not running. Okay, yeah, now it's running. So we should be able to refresh. Yeah, so yeah, you're right. You reminded me. So basically what we were doing was uh we set up the worker, the webhook. Right, 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 right. Yeah, it's coming back. It's coming back. Um, I just realized that your audio is not working, unfortunately. No, I can hear you, but for some reason the viewers are not able to. Can you try speaking now?
I'm trying to speak now.
Ah, there we go. Okay, now
Are
it's
you trying
working.
to listen? Okay, good.
I really apologize to the speakers, but viewers. Unfortunately, the audio wasn't working in the first bit, like the first few minutes. We weren't able to get Mr. Ibrahim's input, and but that was swiftly resolved. And so you're welcome, I guess. All right.
Well,
Anyway,
our viewers are very appreciative to your efforts
yes,
and to
you're
my
welcome.
voice.
Totally welcome. Um, okay, cool.
Yeah,
So I think so. We already have a webhook that comes after you finish the new call. What's still pending is uh, triggering, I guess, triggering the worker. We probably already have. So in the webhook logic, we already. Hey, what's this? Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. I think that was because. We didn't have Postgres running. So let me try it again and refresh and just make sure that it's working. All right, refresh. How much longer is it going to take? We're loading a terminal, for God's sake. All right, we were using Windsurf, wasn't that better?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Windsurf, pretty good Windsurf. Yeah, I was telling Ibrahim earlier about Claude Code, which was in beta for a long time, but I recently just left beta, and you're able to use it, and first impressions look pretty good. So maybe something that we can use, possibly, maybe even now. We'll see. So for now, let's see where are we at? Transcript and content generation plan. So basically, it says receive call completion webhook. We're doing that. Retrieve complete transcript. We got the complete transcript. So if we check Table Plus, we were able to add the transcript to the calls, which is great. Process the transcript. So you can see like this last call we had, there's the transcript. Excellent. So next step after that was process the transcript in a background worker and then generate content based on the transcript. Store and present the generated content to users. Okay, so um, the way BullMQ works, we actually need to. Are we using this? I don't think we're using this. We're not using this. There's a different one. All right, we're just going to use Warp. All right, so the way BullMQ works is um, let's see. There's this thing called a bull board. Bull board. Yeah. And you can actually use Bullboard to inspect BullMQ. It basically gives you like a dashboard like this that you can use to inspect BullMQ and kind of understand like what jobs have been added, what queues exist, like all that stuff. So I think we should set that up just so that we can start seeing like what's actually going on. Um, or alternatively, you can just do this directly from here. So local Redis. Do we have Redis running? Oh, we don't. So let's fire up Redis. I mean, that's the thing with using these background workers, man, is you just got so many moving parts, right? Using Redis, and then, you need to connect to Redis. And let's try again. Try it. Come on. Not ready yet? Let's go. Okay, so now it's running. Okay, reconnect. All right, so this is the local Redis. Oh, okay. It's not that many. So you can we can simply look at it here. So you can see that there's already a job. The next job is job ID number one. And if you look at job ID number one in the transcript processing queue, these are the details. So it has a VAPI call ID of this. So I assume that's like the last call that we had. Yeah. So it added a job in BullMQ with this VAPI call ID. So transcript process transcript worker will get called um, with this VAPI call ID when we actually do run the worker. Right now, we haven't run the worker locally, so this job hasn't run. It's still in a waiting state. And in order to run the worker, basically what we need to do is call this. So npm run worker. npm run worker will trigger TSX with workers slash index, and workers slash index will run all of the workers. which for us is really just transcript worker, I guess. That's the only worker that we have. Um, so transcript processing will run transcript worker, and then um, so let's
Yeah,
see
that's
how
it.
transcript worker is implemented. We can see that here. But what's content then? Okay, so transcript worker. um, Export async process transcript. So transcript worker is new worker. This isn't how I normally declare workers. Usually, like the worker file would actually include this new worker definition. I'm not sure why it's defining it like this, but maybe we can ask it to fix it. Yeah, because then if you want to add like more workers, it's easier to do if each one of them is encapsulated. So maybe we can just ask it to fix the worker. Uh,
You want each worker to be its own file?
yeah, this is already the case here. So you have like a transcript worker. The definition is happening inside this index file instead of inside the transcript worker file,
Ah,
the definition of the worker.
yeah, yeah.
Uh, okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. This doesn't matter at all. So whatever. As long as the worker is running, that's it. Like that's literally the only thing that matters. So I'm gonna ignore that, and we're just gonna say, all right, starting transcript processing, it's gonna call transcript, it's gonna call process transcript, which we export here, which retrieves the call
API
and
call,
then
yeah.
gets the transcript from Vaki, and then
But in this case we have the transcript in the database.
yeah, interestingly, because it came through the webhook. I'm not sure if it always comes through the webhook, because if it does, then you wouldn't need this get transcript from Vapi call. This maybe it's because it was a short call, and if it were a longer call, then it would take longer to transcribe. I don't know. I don't know if that's actually the case. Maybe you can just skip this entirely. But then, generate content. This we haven't implemented yet. Oh, we did. Okay. It's already implemented it. Interesting. So this we probably need to um, take a
I think
closer
you've
look at.
already, yeah, we
Yeah,
need the prompt. I think you've already submitted the prompt.
I have indeed. Yes. Draft insightful tweets. They look like they were written by a human, should be insightful and based on the conversation.
Remember, we removed the cringe of LinkedIn.
Right. So it's okay to be cringe on LinkedIn, of course.
No, we removed it.
Yeah, yeah. You want to write be cringe?
No, no. I just
Don't
said
be
like,
cringe.
don't be.
Yes. On Twitter.
Yeah,
On LinkedIn you
yeah,
can be
yeah.
cringe. Yeah, yeah. Okay. This is saying article titles and a one-line summary. Okay. Okay, that needs modifying. Draft some insightful LinkedIn posts. Okay. All right. I guess this is more like a placeholder than it is anything else. I mean, I'm sure we're going to improve it over time. Um, but yeah, it's just a starting point. Parse tweets. Okay. Try to find quotes. I don't know what all this stuff is. Why is it parsing all of these? Oh, it's
And to
parsing the
make it look
tweets
like a,
from the response. Hmm, okay. All Claude API. Okay. All right. I think this would need some debugging. So maybe we could add some debugging here. Uh,
let's see how the response looks like when it comes off Claude.
yeah, exactly. I'm not confident that this is gonna work. So some debugging would be helpful. Also, I didn't add the environment variable for Claude, or did I? Let me check.
We need the worker to debug just to see what's
Oh, I
going on
did.
with the worker.
I did. All right, that's good. Okay. All right, so here we can just do clear npm run worker. And as soon as we run npm run worker, um, do we have a proc file here? Okay, it should add a proc file at the very beginning, or maybe a Docker. We just need to remember to run the worker process when we deploy this, so that we have two processes. We have the web worker, the web process, and the worker process. Anyway, whatever. Right now, we just want to run this worker, so we're going to call generate content. So let's just um, stop here. Yeah, npm run worker. It was nothing. All right. Okay. So we got the Vappy call ID. Very nice.
Not bad.
Mm, all right. Get the transcripts from Vappy. It's pulling it directly from Vappy. Okay. All right. So transcript data, I got the messages and the entire transcript. Okay. And then it calls update. So it updates the details in the database. That's fine. That's fine. Um, all right. So and now is the interesting part. So generate content, passing in transcript data. Let's see. Um, so let's go here. So we got the transcript, and now we're generating tweets. Okay, cool. So let's stop there. It's calling Claude. Okay. Okay, we got a response.
Sounds
Fantastic.
is
So
okay.
is it okay? True. Okay, excellent. So it is true. We're getting data, and the
What's
data
the data?
says uh, content, data.content 0.text. Based on that conversation, here are some potential tweets. Blah, 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 blah. Is it going to parse that
Let's
correctly?
copy it. Just keep it to the side.
Okay. It's
Ah, okay.
okay, so it's got like
That's where
one.
the mm,
Yeah, yeah. So I guess what we could do is replace slash n with actual slash n, and then slash that with okay. And then remove that first and last. Okay, so
the
this is what the actual response
what
looks
does
like. Yeah,
uh,
yeah. Okay, like maybe we can ask it to return JSON or something, so you know we don't have a hard time parsing it. Uh, that would be like an easy fix. So just tell it to return it as a JSON array format, or um, maybe just I think it's already doing like let's see. So what is it gonna do with this? So parse tweets. Okay, parse tweets. Bro, it parsed it. Okay, okay, okay. All right, so it parsed all eight. Oh, that's beautiful. Interesting, interesting. So it parsed the tweets. It was great. We don't have to do anything. Hmm. Okay. Let's
let's
generate some
see.
LinkedIn posts. Here goes nothing. Oh, we got an error. But not renew lock. Okay, yeah, yeah. It timed out. So I paused it for too long and it timed out. Anyway, we got a bunch of LinkedIn posts as well. All right. All right. All right. All right. Very nice. It's not properly
Let's check out
formatted.
the
This is
let's
okay.
check out
Yeah.
the database too.
Wonder. Yeah. I wonder what it's gonna do with this. So, for tweets, it's gonna create it and then store the stuff and then set the status to completed and then yeah, let's go. All right, so update progress 100, and then oh, it's generating content again, or what? Oh, it's the same one. We
Tweets,
had we had multiple jobs.
probably
Um,
multiple recordings.
but we only have one job. It's
Oh
weird
yeah,
why it would trigger it multiple times.
let's see Redis.
Okay. Um, Setting active. Hmm. I'm not exactly sure like how to parse this, but it seems like it's in active state, yeah, where it should be completed, maybe. I don't know if we're supposed to be messing with bull MQ or different uh state. All right, so active and then completed and then finished. Oh, completed. Yeah, that's what we want. Complete. Okay. All right. We'll save it as completed. Set progress to okay, whatever. I don't know. I feel like we messed something up here probably. That's okay. I think because it timed out, it didn't save like all of this stuff. Let's check the database. Do we have content? Oh, we have content. Okay,
Yeah,
that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
this is good.
Oh, look, it kept the quotes. I think it should have removed the quotes. But it's okay. Beautiful. This just worked. We don't have to do anything. That's amazing. So if we
Why,
refresh, are we going to see the content?
why is the debug still like hanging on Twitter again? Why is it regenerating Twitter posts?
I think because it's
Debug
because it
point.
timed out. It timed out,
Ah,
so it's attempting again.
okay.
Okay. So that's fine. Because we were debugging
Interesting.
it. That's basically why. Because we were debugging it, it hanged out, and
Yeah,
as a
okay.
result, it queued another job. Beautiful. Man, I did not expect that. Like I was preparing myself mentally for just hours of
Depression?
painstaking debugging. This is a breath of fresh air. Yeah, I just noticed when we load the dashboard the first time, it shows all recent calls. I just noticed when we load the dashboard the first time, it shows recent calls across all topics and not only the selected topic. So please fix that. You don't have to say please. You don't have to say please. I'm gonna go into philosophizing mode for a second, but bear with me. You don't have to say please these AIs, but I feel like it's important. You know, you're doing the work for you.
Show,
It's the very least that you could
show,
do is just say please. I
yeah,
mean, eh, I just don't
show
get
some
why people
respect.
wouldn't even do that. Like if you're gonna be an ass to the AI, what's gonna stop you being an ass to anybody else? Yeah, probably nothing, right? You're just gonna be that's enough. I just wanted to make that point. I feel like it's important. I don't know where you stand on this issue. Like if you have a perspective you'd like to share.
Well, I think my perspective would be appreciate anything that you wanted to appreciate you.
Amen. Amen. That's pretty deep.
Yeah. Show love to give to get love.
Bro, what is this rubbish? It just continually refreshes now.
Use please.
This is what happens when you say please.
We should cut this off, man, from the live.
Unbelievable. Oh, I apologize. You're right. This introduced an infinite loop. Wasting my time. All right, now it looks like it's fixed. Oh, beautiful. There we go.
Mm.
That's better. So now when you refresh,
It loads based on content.
yeah, yeah, yeah. This is amazing. All right. Beautiful. Yeah, working. Thank you. That's probably going to cost like, a few cents right there. But you know what? It's okay. It's all right. Saying thank you, nothing wrong with that. Anyway, why is it not loading the content? That's the question. Like,
I
why is
think
it
it's
not load?
not. It doesn't know where to read it from.
Okay. All right. So let's accept all of these changes and just commit what we've got so far before moving on. Oh, wow, that's a lot of stuff. How did it? Wow. Dump.rdb. Let's drop the dump. I don't know if we need the dump. Well, it's too late now. Anyway. All right. So, all right. So let's just commit everything. We don't have to check. I mean, I trust the AI. Yeah, commit. Oh, I don't have that installed. Oh, maybe Claude can do this. Commit the git commit piece. This is a new thing that I was telling you about, and that I wanted to show the users here is the Claude Code Research Preview. So basically, oh, look at that. Look at that. Very nice commit message right there. Implement transcript processing and content generation pipeline. Yeah, let's proceed. Vibing? Oh, wow, very nice. Cool, done. 14 cents? I don't know if that was worth it. I don't know if that was 14 cents for a stupid commit message. I mean, that's ridiculous. Do we even have a remote branch? Oh, we do. Okay. Yeah, let's push it. Cool. All right, so I think we had a plan. I think we had a plan.
Yes,
Does it
the
save
content.
progress? Do we have progress saved? Okay, let's update the plan. We've tested and made sure that it's able to generate content in the database, but currently it's not getting displayed. So can you please just update the transcription implementation plan to reflect the progress and also move on to the next stage? And they introduced this new thing. Is that here? No, it's not here. That was in Cursor. They have a thing called Max where you can have Claude think for longer. So if it's not able to solve a problem, then you can switch to max mode and then just have it sort of think deeply. I haven't tried it yet, but I'll probably do that. Well, if we get stuck somewhere, maybe it's something we can try out. Is there a specific part you'd like to tackle first? Bro, just get the stupid UI to display the content suggestions. It's not that deep. Oh, it's creating an API endpoint. Okay. I noticed it doesn't like using server actions. If you're not in the Next.js world, server actions are basically like, how before in PHP, you could you could just write something like anything between these PHP brackets. I don't know if you're
Yeah,
familiar. Yeah, you could say
yeah, yeah,
hello, and this would get executed on the server. This is run on the
yeah,
server. Yeah. So you can read files or do whatever. Um, and then anything outside is like static. This is static.
yeah. HTML stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So they're doing something similar with Next.js, but it's a separate. You just write use server inside a
Anything in
function
between.
call. So you can
Mm.
have like on submit, and then this would be use server, and that would actually run on the server. Uh, that's known as a server action. Uh, So you can use this instead of using an API call. So instead of doing, oh, fetch whatever, like your API
Yeah.
route, you can just
Then you
do,
get all the recursion happening and all the callbacks.
yeah. I mean, I guess basically server actions are just like a wrap on API call. So it's like an API call, but they're doing it transparently. Um, but I noticed like this guy just likes writing API routes, which is fine. I guess that's okay. It says it now displays content.
Let's see.
I'll be the judge of that. Let's see. Wait, which topic was this content generated for? Um, call ID.
I think it was halal investment.
Oh, we're in the long list. Maybe it was already there to begin with. No, it wasn't. No, there's nothing. Huh, yeah. Oh, no, there I don't see the content. Maybe are there any errors that we can share? I mean, okay, I don't see
Maybe
anything.
it could point us to the placeholder where it's actually displaying the content.
Ah, wait a second. It should be able to inspect the network activity itself, right? But I haven't run the, what's it called? NPX. Ah, yes, this one. So let's switch it to Hala investing. Okay, check the network logs and console and figure out why the content is still not getting displayed. I can access the MCP stuff, right? No, no, not the browser. There we go. Okay, now it's working. Get console logs. Let me check network errors. Oh, there's a problem. It's returning empty array. Yeah, there. Okay, very nice. It's being called correctly, but it's returning an empty array. When looking at this request, it's receiving a 200 response with empty array. Let's check API implementation. Oh, okay. It's trying to get the data from the database. Okay. Oh, it's doing it by running Prisma Studio. Interesting. Ooh, okay, yeah, approved. Okay, yeah. I think I found the issue.
But even the approved, it wasn't displayed.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on under the hood, but let's hope this fixes it. I'll create a quick script to help diagnose the issue. No, it's still not loading.
Approved content, check the.
Still not loading the content. Okay. I mean, it's gonna run the script and figure it out. Run a diagnostic script to check if there's actually any content in the database. I don't know. Let's wait and see what it comes up with. Yeah, there's plenty of content right here. Okay. All right, let's go. Well, what are you waiting for? Running what? Didn't provide any output? Bro, your script returned the output. It's returned 13 pieces of content. You just weren't able to see it. I don't know if I can still open. Okay, it's gone. Yeah, fine. More lenient with filtering? I don't know. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Let's see. Tweet, LinkedIn, proofs false. Like I don't know what it's going to be lenient about. Content suggestions. Oh, this was hard coded. Hmm, still nothing. They're all still empty. Nope. Looks like it's still empty. I'm not really sure what's going on, but there is data in the database, but the API is not returning any data. So figure it out.
Please.
We're well past the stage where we say please. I
Yeah.
think, yeah, you have to show it some seriousness. Hopefully, it'll get results. I mean, it's not that complicated. I don't know why this would. Looks like we're gonna have to go deep, like actually read the code. I didn't think I would have to do that, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Oh, this one worked? Interesting. Hmm. Ah, okay. Yeah, I guess. Hmm. Content suggestions received. It's not empty. Very simple. Okay. It's showing in the console, but it's not showing on the UI. I mean, this is basic stuff. I'm surprised it's struggling with this. How the filtering is working. What are you talking about? It really isn't that difficult. Ah, okay, open the bloody preview. What? Okay. Maybe we just use
There are
Claude
some
Code.
errors.
No, nothing. I'm just gonna stop this and then um, we'll use Claude Code. Hopefully it can get us through. Uh, because if it doesn't, we might need to hand code something. I hope it doesn't get to that. There's a bug where content suggestions are not getting displayed. Like, can you analyze the code base to figure out why this is happening and then fix it? See how much this is going to cost us. It's actually pretty scary just in like the cost. I mean, I prefer just using it and not really caring about the cost. But seeing the cost after each command or when you finish a session with Claude Code is it's um it's unsettling. On the plus side, they do have credits, so you can spend a ridiculous amount and then get a bill at the end of the day. Okay, content type filter. I need to be more precise with white space. What? Oh, I don't know what that is, but okay. Ah, okay. Yeah, yeah, of course. Don't ask me. Ah, okay. Yeah. Oh, you're adding some debugging as well? No, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Mm, okay. Uh, ah. Oh, wait. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It was just there. Ah, here
Oh
we go.
yeah.
We got some LinkedIn content. No Twitter content yet. Okay, the LinkedIn content is getting displayed, but we're not seeing any Twitter content yet. Okay, how do I send it? It's not, I need to escape to interrupt. The tweets exist in the database, so I just need to figure out why it's not getting rendered. We're talking about the review queue, by the way. Okay. It's good they already have like the thumbs up, thumbs down. That's good. I don't think I asked it for that. So this
No,
is
it was just should the design had a thumbs up only, I think.
yeah. I don't know where I got the idea of doing a thumbs down.
Maybe it was there. I don't know.
Huh. This isn't about beliefs. I don't know about that one. Content removed from suggestions. I still see it though. What's going on here? Okay, I think that did it. Let's see. Yeah, okay, that worked. So it's displaying the content. Um,
Does the thumbs up and thumbs down work?
no.
How much did that cost?
Oh, I'm a bit worried it's checking. Oh, wow. 79
Almost a
cents.
dollar.
Maybe it's okay. You know, well, we're taking into consideration the value of my time, your time, the viewers' time, which currently there are no viewers, but you know, assuming there were any viewers, that would be worth quite a bit. So maybe it's okay. Um, Amazing. But I noticed the thumbs up and thumbs down don't seem to be working. So clicking on them doesn't update the UI, and refreshing the page doesn't show an update either. So please fix that. Content is pretty bad. But
It was a very short call though.
short what? Call?
Yeah.
Oh, this last one? Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
isn't
It's
it?
basing it on
The
that last call only. Right. Good
I
point.
think we should also update it to reflect um each call, like
So we'll update the prompt to say that this is This is the
No, like
call.
generating content. Like we decided to generate content for each call. Like we don't have to merge all now.
We have to generate content on what? Each call?
Um,
Wait, let's just see if this got sorted. So switch to Hana investing. Okay, so let's see if this. Oh, that worked. Oh, that didn't work. The thumbs up worked. Thumbs down didn't work.
no, it did. It showed it was being removed from the list.
Yeah, it did, but it didn't actually remove it. This is so annoying. This switch
There's a
between.
bug. Yeah,
Oh, it actually did disappear. It's gone.
yeah. It's just that the notification was green.
Hmm.
Click on approved content.
Ooh, that works.
Nice.
How I ever invested any other way? Uh, no, sorry. See, it says content removed, but I
But it's
still see it
green.
here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get it.
The approval works, but rejecting a piece of content just shows that it was removed, but it doesn't actually remove the content from the review queue. I don't know. I'm just gonna close Windsurf here. Hmm. Okay, let's see. One more thing. Switching topics should persist the selected topic inside the address bar so that refreshing the page loads the correct topic. Oh, there's some sort of bug here, I think. Why is it sending so many errors? So now when I switch topics, it's not updating the. Ah, okay. So now we have a topic ID inside the URL. All right. So if you hit the dashboard URL, let's see. Um,
See
all
some
right,
magic.
you get bootstrapping. So we select investing. Uh, okay, it updated. Okay, that's good. Why is it doing this over and over and over again? There's something wrong. Oh man, stuff like this just makes me feel like, okay, maybe we should throw all this AI garbage
Go
out
manual.
and go back to just typing code. God knows how much we spend on this. Imagine if AI calls in, these in refreshes, it would just be madness. It's still doing the same thing. Oh man, it's a fix. Whoa, it's gonna explode. Why so many logs? Oh, it calmed down. It's calmed down. Okay, that's good. Okay, really? Is it okay now? Let's see. Refresh. Okay. I mean, it did it a bunch of times, but it seems to have quieted down. So if we switch, seems okay. Switch by, seems okay. Downvote, working, working. All right. This is good. Pretty good. Oh, wow. This is good. Sometimes stumbled into Ihda investing by accident. I wouldn't boast that. I mean,
Give something a thumbs down.
it's replacing it somehow.
Like with another content.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay, refresh. Let's see if we still have only two tweets. Bro, they're breeding. The tweets downvote thing isn't working. Look
I
at the
think
size
the
of the commit.
worker keeps. I think when you generate a like tweets off the transcripts, you get like any fresh new tweets every time and stores it to the database.
No, you only have these.
Then what's going on?
Where is the approved? Okay, here it is, approved. Okay, so it can see that some of them are approved, some of them are not. But you have approved. Okay, okay. Maybe the issue is that you don't have a field that says if it's been reviewed or not. You only have approved. So approved represents thumbs up, but it also represents like you've seen it. It's been reviewed. But if you downvote, then it has no way of differentiating between something that was downvoted and so should not be displayed, versus something that has just not been reviewed yet. You need to have like two separate fields, or you have like a
Hmm.
multi-value thing. Um,
Unless like you remove the unapproved, like the if it's an approved, it gets removed off the database. That way you'll always end up displaying the unrated and approved.
it's $2. You what?
Like you could also remove if it's downvoted, it could be removed off the database.
Oh, remove it from the database.
Yeah, but I know like it's not a very reasonable solution in terms of expansion. Like when we want to introduce more features in the future, well, we need the unapproved uh, tweets or content so that we will learn not to generate similar content off
Yeah,
of
it's
that.
good data. It's good data to have. The
Yeah, no,
downvote
but I'm
button
thinking like,
doesn't seem to be working properly because clicking on downvote just removes it temporarily, and then when I refresh the page, it's there again. Um, I think we need to introduce another database field that indicates whether something's been reviewed or not, versus just using a single field for approved. What do you think?
hmm, yeah, that could work.
Hmm. Yes, in this case, the approved field is pointless.
Yeah, unless it gets modified with status.
I wouldn't recommend instead doing gradual migration. I don't care. All right, so let's take stock of where we're at. Assuming this works, the upvote, downvote. That means that we have now been able to sync the transcript, get the
Content.
content generated, both LinkedIn and Twitter, and approve and reject the content. I think the only thing that's missing is improving the output because that's really the sort of test that we're going after is whether the output is good enough that it's something that we would be comfortable sharing.
Well, that and something else too.
What's that?
Like we have multiple recordings, which content does that conform to?
Yeah, yeah. We
Unless,
need to
unless,
experiment with that.
unless, unless, so we have this theory, like we assume this stands, like for each recording, there is a transcript returned and stored in the database.
Mhm.
Assuming even for lengthy conversations, the transcript is still stored. That's the
Yes.
assumption.
Okay.
Now, when we generate the content, we just need to consider the transcript for that category. Like it's just a simple modification that read all transcripts. And then the content will be generated for that category based on all the transcript of all the recordings. Like we don't have to hit VAPI every time. We just read the transcript stored in the database for given category, like group by category, and then read all transcripts.
So you record a new session, and the content that's generated is based off all of the existing content that you had, plus the new session.
Well, yeah, assuming that a category means the same topic.
Yeah, a topic. Let's use the word topic. Um,
Yeah, for
Yeah,
a given
don't
topic.
you
Like,
think like the content is going to get watered down? Because whenever you record a new session, it's going to represent a smaller and smaller and smaller part of the overall content. And so when you
yes.
generate new insights, they're overwhelmingly going to be based on old content, not the new stuff that you just recorded, which is your expectation. Like you're expecting that, okay, I recorded this session, I'm expecting new stuff about the session. Maybe it can reference some of the existing stuff, like existing ideas, but the focus needs to be on the new session.
Mm. So how would you um, how would you go about different recordings for a given category?
I think we can experiment with
Multiple.
this. Like, we could in the prompt say, okay, the user recorded a new session, and here's the transcript. By the way, they also recorded all of these old sessions, so you can reference some of the existing ideas, and insights that you create. So it's like you have in the prompt itself, you separate the two, so that you get content that's focused on the new content, focused on the new session, but
I
references
get your point.
other stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Like consider, yeah. I get your point. Yeah. That could work, I guess.
All right, so let's just that would be I think that would be an important thing for us to explore is how we can figure out like the so there are two things left. Um, what were the two things? I remember the second one. What was the first one?
Mm.
The
So
content, the
the first
quality of
one
the
would
content
be
output.
yes,
Oh, we need to feedback the approved, rejected stuff.
hmm
Okay,
failed what content.
failed to load content. Oh man, are we gonna sit and have to? What happened with this? Review status, they're all
Smooth.
pending. Okay, that's fine. Um, Platform and type. Why do you have platform and type? That doesn't make any sense.
Platform could be probably maybe no, it's already in the
It's redundant. Yeah, yeah. It's and
yeah.
I don't know why everything is failing now. Um, Use toast. What use toast? What is it talking about? It's saying failed to fetch content. Huh. Okay, it says it should be resolved. Let's see about that. Nope. Getting. Well, why is it picking bootstrapping? Even though I picked the other topic. And I haven't done a git commit in a while, so let's hope this works. If it doesn't, we're just gonna have to probably start the project from scratch. Oh, it's because of the approved field. It's still referencing the approved field. And approved. Oh man, using it in so many different places. Ah, hmm. Please fix all relevant references to the approved field and make sure that they are updated to use the new review status instead.